Alrighty, what is going on out there, peeps? Okay, so yeah, it was a disappointment that they would not let me into the conference. But here's the thing. If that you should be thinking about, that should be crossing your mind, that should be very interesting to you. One, that it's cool that one of the organizers actually watches my channel, so well, hello. But here's the other thing. The if uh, the fact that they're saying that, if I undertake in dealing with a dinar, they don't want me to be in this conference, and it really got me thinking. Actually, me and Mikey were talking real quick, and he says maybe it's because they don't want you to hear anything regarding Iraqi dinar rate or anything to do with the dinar, and then you putting it on your channel, which is most likely, it's got to be the truth. If they're not talking about the rate change or they're not talking about the dinar, then there should have been no reason for me not to be able to get in that conference whatsoever. But like the guy said, the fact that what they said, undertake in the Iraqi dinar, they really wanted to make sure that I didn't get into that conference. So, I want to go away with this having a good feeling, a good vibe that they're definitely talking about the Iraqi dinar in these conferences and the future of it. Okay, and the fact that they were just making sure that anybody that talks about the Iraqi dinar or the rate change is not in that conference says a whole lot about what's going on. So feel positive, feel upbeat. I do. So yeah, it was both disappointing but funny at the same time. The fact that the guy sent me back an email and then put on there that one of the organizers is a fan of the channel. So I was like, okay, well, anyways, nonetheless, so let's look at it that way, okay? The fact that they didn't let me in, and the fact that they know that on my channel I do talk about the Iraqi dinar as well as the rate, and they didn't let me in, is because most likely they are talking about that in this conference. So dang it, I knew there was a reason to get in there and hear what was going on. I was looking forward to it. I just didn't think they would even know who I was. And they were saying, what organization do you represent? And I was thinking, oh, no problem. Pimpy's Investment. I'll just say investment. That should be great news because they know we're investors. But, come to find out, no, that's just no. That was somebody knew who I was. So, anyways, let's get in past that. And so I want you guys to think positive because, dang it, I was hoping to hear what they had to say about the Iraqi dinar and the exchange rate because dang well they're in there talking about that. We'll find a way. We'll figure out a way to get some information from that conference. I'll dig around. Let me see what I can do. All right. Anyways, you guys, quick reminder, we have Pimpy's Investment Chat. It's the same name as the YouTube channel. I will leave a link in the description. Come join us because we do talk about the Iraqi dinar, the Vietnam dong, as well as gold, silver, and cryptocurrencies. The other thing I was interested in is most of you guys know I talk about this all the time, and that is I'm interested in long-term investments into Iraq once the rate change happens. So I was hoping to hear what the hell they had going on in case I wanted to jump in on something. But more importantly, I was interested in what they had to say about the gold. Are there any companies out there that have won the contract to come start mining the gold? That's big for me. You know what I mean? That's something I would really be interested in to finding out more about that. But nonetheless, let's get over here to the article. So Parliament is considering holding Wednesday session through the electronic windows. Through the electronic windows? Okay. That'll be interesting. So the Al Fatah Alliance confirmed on Monday that the Parliament presidency informed the Parliament that the next session will be held tomorrow, Wednesday, amid health precautions, and the opposite will take place through the electronic windows, indicating that the next session will discuss the internal and external borrowing laws. Okay, we know they've been ready to talk about that. They're trying to get an agreement on how much they could borrow internally and externally. I already made my feelings felt on this. I prefer they keep it in country and avoid going out of country unless the money that they're borrowing out of country is to help them with the rate change. Then, of course, I will support that 110%, as long as all of you, I would imagine. Anyways, so the presidency of the House of Representatives informed the deputies of their firm intentions to hold a session in Parliament next Wednesday. The session will be amidst strong health precautions, and in the event that these precautions are not prepared, it will take place through the windows. Okay, so good. Everybody's just avoiding the Runa. So the Kurdistanian Democrat, the region is going through a great financial hardship, and solving the problems with Baghdad will benefit everyone. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Let's see here. We have an idea on how they can help everybody. I'm sure that's what they're talking about. Man, I think I'm more than convinced ever that they absolutely are talking about the dinar and the rate in that damn meeting. Gosh dang it. I'm just... The fact that they specifically said that you undertake in dealing with the dinar is why I can't go into the meeting. You know they're talking about the rate in there. Gosh dang it. I wish I would have got in there. Anyways, members of the Kurdistan Democratic Party called on Monday, June, to show flexibility to reach points of understanding leading to the solutions of all problems between Baghdad and Erbil. While he indicated that the Kurdistan region is going through a great financial hardship due to the Runa and the fact that they had an economical crisis because of low oil. We already know this. We know Barzani told Al-Qademi point blank that, look, just help us financially, and if you just help us financially, we'll squash all the problems. In other words, he'll consider all the issues and problems outstanding resolved. That's what he said. So, all right, good. I'm trying to see real quick on there's anything else, but no, it's pretty much the same thing. So we're watching this. We know this. We know that Blast from the United Nations is been leaning really heavy on these guys ironing out all the differences. This is nothing new. So basically what the conversations are in these articles for now are the same things, but these are, to me, are positive steps forward. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. I know damn well they're talking about the rate, man. I have no doubt they're talking about it. Because why else specifically? Think about this. Why would they specifically say that we know that you undertake in the dinar? Well, I mean, I don't undertake in anything other than talking about it in the fact that I actually own it. But they were very specific about that. They were like, you saw the email. If you guys didn't see the email, you got to go watch my last video. But they specifically brought the fact that I deal with the dinar. Well, why would that be a big deal? Who cares? A lot of people deal with it. A lot of people do businesses. A lot of people do. But no. They were very specific about it. And the fact that one of their organizers does follow my channel. You know they're talking about the rate. Sorry, I'm trying to get past these articles, but I can't help but think, oh, you know the rate change is coming. Man, I don't want to put out hopium or anything, but what else? Why else would they not let me in? If you think about this. Who cares? People buy and sell, currencies. People use it to do business. But this person was specific. They were saying that they know about the channel and that they know an undertake. And I don't know exactly what undertake means, but I get it. And so because of that, they have strict rules, and I'm not allowed to be in that conference. Well, the only reason why that would be even an issue is unless they're talking about the rate. You guys feel me on that one? Okay. Sorry, let me get back and try not to be distracted. But anyways, okay, so look, we already know this. Barzani told Al-Qademi, look, if you guys help us out financially, all of our outstanding problems I'll consider water under the bridge. Let's just come up to some kind of agreement. So it looks like they're just about there. It's getting ready to happen. This is good news. We need Iraq again to, again, start focusing on the obtaining their sovereignty. People keep telling me they got their sovereignty. No, they don't. You can see in many articles that I've been showing you that they're saying their goal is to reinstate their sovereignty, to be a sovereign nation again. In order for you to be a sovereign nation, you have to have an internationally unrestricted currency. Iraq does not have that right now. Parliament finances distribution of salaries related to Wednesday's session and voting on the borrowing laws. Okay, again, same thing with the salaries. There's actually some protests going on. If I'm not mistaken, they decided to cut benefits. Now, let's see this. Members of the parliament. Okay, so said in the interview, on Wednesday, sessions parliament is devoted to voting on the internal external laws. We know about that. But I saw that there were some protests going on, and it's because I heard they cut people's benefits. So my guess is so much for the, what do they call them? they don't call them taxes. They call them something different. My mind's just spacing right now because I know by this time, had I been in a meeting, I would be telling you what the hell is going on with the dinar. Oh my God, that's bothering me. So anyways, the Finance Committee announced the Minister Alawi had started negotiating with the International Monetary Fund to borrow $5 billion. Let's hope that borrowing is to help with the rate change, is what we're hoping that's really for. We know there's some protests going on because I believe they announced some type of cut to the benefits. That's one of the things I wanted to talk about. Again, they're just borrowing money because they need to secure the salaries of people. You know what I mean? And want to make sure that everybody gets paid. Obviously, you can't have a functional government and companies if nobody's getting paid. Okay, so you guys, sorry, that's the news for now. Sorry I was a little distracted because the more I think about it, the more I'm starting to realize that, dang well in that conference, they were talking about the rate change. They had to be talking about the dinar. If maybe not a rate change, but at least something that's happening to the Iraqi dinar. I mean, why specifically? Bring up the fact that I talk about it and deal with it. That's just weird. Anyways, okay, so that's it for now, you guys. Please hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. And I'll talk to you later.